A wise person once said, "You must learn to save first and spend afterwards." That may have been the way to go at one point in time, but the world has changed a lot since then. When it comes to personal budgeting, it's important to remember that it's exactly that, personal. So it's crucial to base your budgeting off your own expenses and lifestyle. Also, try not to think about it as depriving yourself. It's actually treating yourself to things by letting go of some of the things you don't. There are a few things that you can think about when doing this. Number 1, your monthly income. How much money do you earn in a month? The first thing you could try is to determine the different streams of income from work, freelancing, and anything that earns you money. This may not always be the same amount, so you could calculate it on your minimum income. That way, anything above is a bonus. Number 2, look at your expenses. Where are you spending your money? Try adding up all of your expenses and see where it's going. Consider maybe looking at where you spent money in the past month. And don't forget those big one-off expenses that happen once a year, like car insurance or rego. They can really throw you off, but not if you've already got the money set aside for them. Number 3, perform a subscription audit. Let's be honest, do you really need Netflix, Stan, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus, Binge, and Disney Plus? I was surprised how much I saved by condensing my subscription to just the ones I used most. I know it may seem difficult to let some of them go, but you probably don't need to be paying for one just so you have access to Teen Wolf for those random times you feel like binging. Another thing to remember when it comes to these subscription platforms is that they are monthly. So, if all of your time is being taken up by a certain show on a certain platform, consider cancelling all the other subscriptions that you probably aren't using at the time. Number 4, bucket budgeting. Remember this old chestnut? While cash is no longer the most common form of payment, some people find it a super handy tool to budget with. The envelope system has been around for years, but has been popularized by American personal finance personality Dave Ramsey. Basically, it means putting your money for each category of your spending in envelopes, or buckets, or whatever vessel works for you. First, it recommends you assign what is believed to be a reasonable amount to spend on that category, like rent or food, and then take the money out of that envelope when you spend it. After this, have a look at the end of the month to see how you went. Feel free to look into this system if you think that it may be something that will work for you. And remember, it doesn't have to be cash in an envelope. It could just be a separate account. It could be a good idea to get your budget out of your brain and display it visually. Some people use Excel spreadsheets or bank apps, or even the odd person who just has heaps of money jars or envelopes. But hey, if it works, why not? Number 5, the things you can't live without. The thing about budgeting is that it needs to be sustainable. Otherwise, you won't stick to it. Sure, we could all live on 2-minute noodles if we really had to, but it's way more fun going out to dinner every now and then. So if you know that your monthly brunch is a catch-up you can't live without, then just factor it into your budget. Maybe it's a new outfit each month. Maybe it's a holiday each year. Whatever it is, you'll enjoy it more knowing that it's covered by your budget rather than your credit card. Budgeting can be the make or break of achieving your financial goals. Why start saving for the future tomorrow when you could start today?